First Contact, the unexpected envoy. The silence of the research station hung heavy, broken only by the soft hum of quantum computing arrays and the rhythmic breathing of Dr. Samira Raza. Her fingers danced across holographic displays, analyzing the most complex linguistic puzzle humanity had ever encountered. Humanity's first true alien contact had occurred 3 years ago, but communication remained frustratingly incomplete. The Zorian civilization, a species of silicon-based lifeforms from the Andromeda galaxy, communicated through a bizarre combination of quantum entanglement and electromagnetic pulses that defied traditional linguistic models. Dr. Raza was humanity's best hope, a linguistic prodigy with degrees in xenolinguistics, quantum communication, and computational theory. She had dedicated her entire career to breaking through the communication barrier. Her dark eyes reflected the cascading data streams, her brown skin illuminated by the soft blue glow of the research station's ambient lighting. "Admiral Rodriguez," she called out, her voice steady despite the excitement building within her. "I think I've found a breakthrough." Admiral Elena Rodriguez approached, her weathered face a map of decades of space exploration. "Explain, Dr. Raza." Samira pointed to a complex holographic model. "The Zorian communication isn't just a language. It's a living, breathing quantum algorithm. Each communication is simultaneously a message and a computational process." Little did they know, at that very moment, a Zorian diplomatic vessel was approaching Earth's outer solar system. Commander Krell Novak, a veteran diplomat with centuries of galactic negotiation experience, studied the intricate communication protocols designed to initiate first meaningful dialogue with humans. The Zorian biological structure was fundamentally different from human physiology. Where humans were carbon-based organic beings, Zorians were complex silicon crystalline lifeforms that processed information through quantum entanglement. Their perception of reality was so different that previous communication attempts had been like two different species trying to describe color to each other while being completely colorblind. Commander Novak's crystalline exoskeleton shifted subtly, a sign of deep contemplation. The upcoming diplomatic mission was unprecedented. Humans had proven to be an anomaly in galactic civilization, unpredictable, adaptable, and possessing a cognitive flexibility that defied standard xenobiological models. As Dr. Raza continued her analysis, a sudden quantum pulse rippled through the research station's communication arrays. The holographic displays flickered, reality itself seeming to bend for a microsecond. "Admiral," Samira whispered, "something's happening." The quantum communication protocol was initializing, and humanity was about to embark on its most complex diplomatic challenge yet. Little did they know, this first contact would set in motion a series of events that would reshape the understanding of intelligence, communication, and the very nature of consciousness across the galaxy. The Galactic Misunderstanding. The Galactic Misunderstanding. The United Earth Global Council chamber buzzed with tension. Lieutenant Marcus Chen stood at the center of a holographic projection, his slim frame rigid with concentration. Behind him, President Dmitry Volkov watched with a mixture of hope and apprehension. "The quantum communication breakthrough is unprecedented," Marcus explained, his voice calm and measured. "Dr. Raza's initial decryption has revealed something extraordinary. The Zorian communication isn't just a language, it's a living computational matrix." Counselor Zara Ven, the Zorian diplomatic representative, materialized via quantum hologram. Her crystalline form shimmered, constantly shifting like a living kaleidoscope. Where human diplomats saw a single entity, the hologram revealed multiple quantum states existing simultaneously. Humans misunderstand fundamental communication. Zara's voice resonated with a strange harmonic quality. Language is not transmission. Language is creation. The statement hung in the air, its meaning deliberately obtuse. Marcus leaned forward, his background in quantum linguistics giving him a unique advantage. "You mean communication is an active process of reality generation?" Zara's form pulsed, a Zorian equivalent of a nod. "Correct. Each communication event restructures potential realities. Humans perceive linearly. We perceive multidimensionally. President Volkov interrupted, his Russian accent thick with frustration. Can we establish a stable diplomatic channel or not? The holographic projection flickered. Something was wrong. Unbeknownst to the diplomats, a deeper conflict was brewing. The Zorian Galactic Consortium had been observing humanity for decades, perplexed by their species' unique characteristics. Humans defied every known xenobiological model. They were unpredictable, adaptable, and possessed an cognitive flexibility that challenged fundamental galactic understanding. Marcus noticed subtle quantum fluctuations in Zara's holographic representation. Something's interfering with the communication protocol, he muttered, fingers dancing across quantum decryption interfaces. Zara's form began to destabilize. Warning, she transmitted, her voice fracturing. Communication matrix compromised. External quantum interference detected. The hologram collapsed. In the research station thousands of miles away, Dr. Samira Raza was already analyzing the communication breakdown. Her quantum algorithms traced complex interference patterns that suggested something, or someone, was deliberately disrupting human-Zorian communication. This isn't a technical malfunction, she told Admiral Rodriguez. This is deliberate sabotage. The first seeds of a galactic conspiracy were being planted. Across the solar system, quantum communication arrays began picking up strange signal harmonics. Something was watching. Something was waiting. The technological breakthrough. Dr. Raj Patel's laboratory hummed with an electric intensity that defied conventional scientific boundaries. Holographic displays danced around him, quantum algorithms spinning like ethereal spider webs of pure information. The interference in Zorian communications had become an obsession, a puzzle that demanded solving. It's not just signal disruption, Raj muttered, adjusting a complex quantum entanglement matrix. It's deliberate quantum manipulation. Dr. Harmony Wells, head of the Earth Research Institute, watched with a mixture of scientific curiosity and growing concern. Her silver-streaked hair was pulled back, her piercing green eyes tracking every minute change in the data streams. Ambassador Korik Tal, the Zorian science liaison, materialized in a shimmer of quantum holography. Unlike previous interactions, this projection was more stable, a testament to Raj's breakthrough technologies. Your species possesses a remarkable capacity for adaptive problem-solving, Korik observed, his crystalline form refracting light in complex patterns. Most civilizations would have abandoned contact after multiple communication failures. Raj chuckled, his fingers dancing across quantum interfaces. Failure is just another form of data collection. Humans don't see barriers. We see challenges. The laboratory was a testament to human ingenuity. Quantum computers that would have been impossible just a decade ago now lined the walls, each one a network of possibilities. Raj had developed a revolutionary quantum communication algorithm that could potentially pierce through the mysterious interference. The disruption, Raj explained to Harmony and Korik, appears to be coming from multiple quantum entanglement points. Someone, or something, is actively preventing stable communication between humans and Zorians. A holographic model materialized, showing complex quantum interference patterns. Red and blue quantum threads twisted and intersected, revealing a deliberate network of communication blockades. Korik's form pulsed with concern. This suggests an external intervention. The Galactic Consortium does not typically engage in such direct manipulation. Suddenly, the quantum displays erupted with a cascade of unexpected data. Raj's algorithm had found something, a hidden quantum signature that didn't match any known galactic communication protocols. "This is impossible," Harmony whispered. The quantum signature suggested the existence of a third party, an unknown entity actively working to prevent human-Zorian communication. It was sophisticated, almost organic in its complexity, yet entirely artificial. Raj's eyes gleamed with scientific excitement. We're not just dealing with a communication problem. We're dealing with a deliberate attempt to isolate humanity from galactic communication networks. As the implications sank in, nobody noticed the subtle quantum ripples spreading outward from the laboratory, a signal that something was about to change fundamentally. Unraveling the cosmic conspiracy. The sleek exploratory vessel Horizon cut through the darkness of deep space, its quantum drive humming with unprecedented power. Captain Olivia Nakamura stood on the bridge, her eyes fixed on the holographic displays that mapped their unprecedented journey. "Something doesn't add up," she muttered to her second-in-command, analyzing the quantum interference patterns Dr. Raj Patel had discovered. Intelligence Officer Grank Morix, a specialized attaché from the Zorian Diplomatic Corps, studied the data with equal intensity. His crystalline form shifted subtly, a gesture of deep concentration that humans were only beginning to understand. Director Gabriel Santos from Earth Interstellar Intelligence had personally authorized this mission. The quantum communication blockade was now considered a potential threat to human security. What had started as a diplomatic challenge had transformed into something far more complex. "The quantum signature," Grank explained, his voice resonating with a harmonic quality, "suggests a networked intelligence that exists between dimensional spaces. It's not just blocking communication, it's actively curating information." Olivia raised an eyebrow. "Curating? You mean filtering what information reaches us?" A holographic projection materialized, showing intricate quantum threads connecting multiple points across the galaxy. Each connection point pulsed with a strange, organic-like rhythm that defied traditional understanding of communication networks. "Precisely," Grank confirmed. "Imagine a firewall that doesn't just block information, but actively reshapes the very context of communication." The Horizon's quantum sensors began picking up increasingly bizarre readings. Spatial anomalies flickered at the edge of their detection range, brief moments where reality itself seemed to bend and twist. Director Santos's voice crackled through the communication array. "Captain Nakamura, we're detecting unprecedented quantum fluctuations near your current coordinates. Proceed with extreme caution." Olivia's fingers danced across the navigation interface. "Something wants to be found," she whispered, more to herself than to anyone else. Grank's crystalline form pulsed with an equivalent of anticipation. "The human capacity for pattern recognition continues to surprise my species. Most civilizations would have dismissed these anomalies as statistical noise." Suddenly, the ship's quantum sensors erupted with activity. A complex network of quantum entanglements began to reveal itself, not as a communication blockade, but as something far more intricate. "It's a map," Olivia realized, her scientific background combining with her exploratory instincts. "Not a barrier. A map of something hidden." The quantum threads began to form a pattern that suggested the existence of something vast, an intelligence that existed between known dimensional spaces. It wasn't preventing communication, it was waiting, watching. As the Horizon continued its journey, the cosmic conspiracy began to unravel thread by quantum thread. The Quantum Diplomacy Resolution. The Earth-Zorian Joint Research Facility hummed with an anticipation that transcended traditional understanding of scientific collaboration. Dr. Samira Raza stood beside Commander Krull Novak, their unlikely partnership now the pivotal point of humanity's most significant diplomatic breakthrough. Supreme Coordinator Lyra Voss of the Galactic Diplomatic Corps materialized, her quantum holographic form more solid than ever before. The discoveries from the Horizon's mission had changed everything. "The network you discovered," Lyra began, her voice a complex harmonic that seemed to exist in multiple frequencies simultaneously, "is not a barrier. It's a preservation matrix." Dr. Raza's eyes widened. "Preservation of what?" The holographic displays erupted with quantum data, a story billions of years in the making. The hidden network was an ancient communication system created by a long-extinct civilization that had discovered a fundamental truth about intelligent life. "Collective consciousness," Commander Novak translated, his understanding of Zorian communication allowing him to interpret the complex quantum patterns. They created a dimensional archive that tests emerging civilizations. The archive was a cosmic test, not of technological advancement, but of communicative adaptability. Humanity's persistence, its ability to continue seeking understanding despite repeated communication failures, had been the key. Dr. Raza realized the profound implication. We weren't being blocked. We were being evaluated. The quantum threads that had seemed like interference were actually a complex assessment protocol. By refusing to give up, by continuously developing new communication technologies, humans had proven something fundamental about intelligent life. Lyra Voss's form pulsed with what could only be described as respect. Most civilizations would have abandoned contact. Humans saw each failure as an opportunity for innovation. The archive began to unfold its secrets. Millennia of collected knowledge from countless civilizations became accessible, not through traditional data transfer, but through a quantum understanding that required both scientific precision and imaginative flexibility. Commander Novak turned to Dr. Raza. Your species does not just communicate. You reimagine communication itself. The implications were staggering. This was more than first contact. This was a fundamental redesignation of humanity's role in the galactic community. Captain Olivia Nakamura, who had been crucial in discovering the quantum network, joined the discussion via quantum link. We're not just receiving information, she observed. We're being invited to participate in a galactic dialogue that transcends traditional communication. The archive revealed its true purpose: to identify civilizations capable of collaborative problem-solving across dimensional boundaries. Humanity had not just passed the test, they had redefined it. As the quantum threads began to stabilize, creating unprecedented channels of communication, Dr. Samira Raza understood that this was just the beginning. Humanity's journey into the cosmic community was about to truly start. The quantum diplomacy protocol was no longer just a diplomatic mission. It was a bridge between understanding and possibility.